so bud, what are we here for today?
Storyboard.
It's a new guy that we're reacting to for the first time. His name is StoryBoredz. So much along the lines of like Haminations, Brody Animates that we react to already. Lachlan has discovered this guy. So we're going to go straight into full screen mode. Worldwide premiere for
The Rare Male Karen.
from StoryBoredz.
We've had our fair share of Karen freakout stories on this channel, but what I haven't told you guys about yet is that I've actually seen a few rare male Karens in the wild with my own eyes, making minimum wage
Not in the
employees'
wild.
lives absolutely miserable. A few years back in Colorado, I went to a Dutch Bros for the very first time.
Dutch
Why
Bros
this
is
such a
so
big
good.
deal, you might ask? Well, if you've ever tried anything from Dutch Bros before, you know. Sweet. They put a lot of sugar into their drinks, making them borderline unbearable. I'm pretty sure it's actually far too much sugar for human consumption, but we'll get.
Dude, have you had the sugar that is in Starbucks or the sugar that is in Dunkin' Donuts? Theirs is pretty excessive too. I mean, you're basically stirring sugar through your liquid, and your liquid is like that much. But I mean, Dutch Bros is good though, man. Like their coffee drinks are really good. Well, they were until I found out I was diabetic and I can't have them anymore. But yeah, they're really good, and their refreshers are really good too. You remember Dutch Bros, don't you, bud?
No,
There was one in the mountains when we lived there.
I don't remember. Oh.
Okay, well, he don't remember. I also think it's really kind of cool that he does all of this on a dry erase board. That's kind of talented-ish.
Yeah, I can't speak.
You just think it's funny. Yes.
It's funny.
Yes, he does think everything's funny.
Get into that in a second. So from then on, every so often, I went to get Dutch Bros with my friends. And every time I would get some kind of fun lemonade from there because I don't drink coffee. And I get something different every time because their lemonade menu is practically endless with some of the craziest names for drinks you've ever heard in your life. Hi, can I get a kick in the face? Blended peach pomegranate cherry passion fruit lemonade? Yes, this is an actual item on the menu, by the way. Please? Will that be cash or card, sir? How about I just give you my liver? Oh, excellent choice,
Essentially,
sir.
that's
Here,
what
please
you're
enjoy
gonna do.
contracting type 2. Oh, I will. Thank you. Have a nice day. Here,
Wait, you didn't hear what she said?
No, I did not hear what she said. Is it something about diabetes?
Yes.
and by the way, please? Will that be cash or card, sir? How about I just give you my liver? Oh, excellent choice, sir. Here, please enjoy contracting type 2. Oh, I will. Thank you. Have
Which
a
is
nice
what I
day.
have.
You too.
Yeah.
And every time I got a drink from Dutch Bros, I would think to myself, it's not that bad. I was just overreacting last time. There's no possible way it could be that sweet. Oh, great heavens! I'd end up having just a few sips, then taking whatever drink I got home, and it would sit in the fridge until I was brave enough to sip it again. Which I never ended up being. Because every single one of their drinks are way too sugary. Which makes this story involving an adult male Karen that much more unbelievable. So this one time, me and my friend Ronald, y'all remember Ronald, we're hanging out one time, shooting the breeze, and we decided to go to a Dutch Bros down the street. But this Dutch Bros was special because
Nacho
instead of
Bros.
it being drive-through only, which is what they're normally like,
Do they sell
this
nachos
one
or
had a
coffee?
place where you could order and hang out inside.
It looks like a Taco Bell.
So Ronald and I walked in.
This one has a walk-in.
And at the counter, there was a young girl who seemed a little frazzled, but ready to take our order. Hi, what can I get you guys? Oh, sorry, one second, we're still deciding what we want. Oh, no worries, take your time. And she immediately ran to do something else, because it seemed like they were really busy with the drive-thru line. We finally decide what we want, but just as we're about to go up and order, the door bursts open. And this, 45-year-old dude walks in like he owns the place. He doesn't even bother checking if we're in line, and he cuts us to go right up to the counter. Which, to be fair, we weren't
Rude.
exactly right up at the window or anything, but we were walking up to it, and he absolutely cut us off. So he's waiting at the window, but the girl working there is somewhere else, probably doing something important. But this guy is tweaking out. He keeps looking around, he's looking at his phone, he looks so unbelievably impatient. The girl finally comes back and she's like, "Hi, sorry about that. What can I get you guys?" "Hi, yeah, I'll have a large blended Emerald Rebel." "Oh, hello, sir. Would you like all the stuff on it like last time?" "Yes. And make it quick, please. I'm on a time crunch." "Of course, sir. I'll get started on that right away. I do have to say, it's a pretty difficult drink to make, and we're a little busy at the moment, but we'll do our best." Fine, just do what you can. And this guy, after being kind of really rude to the nice girl working there, just walks about 3 feet to the left and awkwardly stands there, right next to the window with his arms crossed. Like how boomers do when they're waiting on someone who's getting paid minimum wage to do something for them. But we still haven't ordered, so we're like, Hi, sorry, we're just gonna squeeze past you here. We ordered our drinks, and I told the girl, hey, by the way, take all the time you need with our stuff. We're literally in no rush. Oh my gosh, thank you. Of course, no worries. So Ronald and I go over and hang out at these little standing tables that they have. Meanwhile, this guy is just standing eagerly by the window, looking around, checking his phone, just waiting, making it, I'm sure, extremely difficult for the poor girl working there to focus. Several minutes go by, and Ronald and I are talking about this little garage wall that Dutch Bros has that they open up during the summertime, and he used to work on garages, so he's critiquing the craftsmanship. When the guy gets so impatient, he goes back up to the window like, hi, excuse me, how much longer will it take to make my drink? And the girl comes back like, I'm so sorry, sir, we're doing our best. It should be ready soon. Okay, if you could just speed it up for me though, I'd really appreciate it. Yes, sir, we're doing everything we can. It's a really complicated drink and we're very backed up on drive-thru orders. Fine, I'll be here. People are so entitled. Anyway, so you gotta know the difference between a torsion spring and an extension.
So he had to add butt cheeks. He just had to add the cheeks on there. We couldn't just go the whole time with there not being any cheeks there, not just being a straight backside. We had to have the round, protruding cheeks.
Yeah.
While they're critiquing the garage door.
Yeah.
At Dutch Bros.
Yeah.
While the guy's pacing back and forth waiting for his coffee.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's a lemonade or a coffee. It could.
I don't know. I think his is a coffee. Theirs was a lemonade, I think.
I'm pretty sure they were not the Karen, but his and his friend's drink was lemonade. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
Unless his friend ordered like a coffee.
I have no idea.
If you try to unhook a torsion without a winding
And why
bar,
are they
you'll
playing the
fall in
freaking
blues
Home
and
Depot
cheap.
commercial
Like
theme song
10
right
minutes
now?
pass, and this dude is
Like legit playing the Home Depot theme song.
getting unbelievably impatient. He's tapping his foot, checking his phone, looking around. I mean, he cannot stand still. I didn't know garage doors were such death traps. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, come on. How long does it take to make one stupid drink? This guy's getting so annoyed. He finally storms back up to the counter and he's like, hello? Yes, sir. Yeah, how long do you think it's gonna be? I'm so sorry, sir. We're very busy. I don't exactly know, but we're about to put the toppings on. You know what? Forget it. Okay, just forget it. I'm late for work. Can I just get a refund? Well, since we've already almost finished making the drink, I can't give you a refund, but I can give you store credit. I'm sorry. I can't get a refund even though I didn't get the drink I paid for. Well, if you're able to wait a little bit longer, you can, but I'm sorry, sir. It's not our policy. Okay, fine. Whatever. Just give me the store credit. I'll get it next time. So sorry again for the inconvenience. Here's a voucher for 1 free drink. Thanks. And he stormed out of the building. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for waiting. Your drinks will be out in 2 seconds, I promise. No worries, seriously, take your time. Thank you.
As she disappears
That's
into
why
the
you
black
always
hole
check the
abyss that she
tables
goes
right,
into the
because
side of the
if
room
it's not on one
for.
side, you'll throw the whole torsion tube out of whack. Now you're getting it. Here you
Now
guys
they're Home
are. Thank
Depoting
you
it
so
again.
much for your patience. And I actually just finished making that other guy's drink, and you guys are so nice, so honestly, you can have that one on the house. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Absolutely. But good luck. I barely even want to look at this thing. She puts down this guy's drink, and holy crap! It is one of the craziest drinks I've ever seen in my life. I say one of because I've seen a few, but it's huge, mostly red, layered with colors from top to bottom, and at the top is a giant pile of whipped cream, absolutely filled to the brim with sprinkles, marshmallows, and nerds candy. This thing looks insane. Like I said before, Dutch Bros drinks are already insanely full of sugar. For reference, this is how much recommended sugar on average an adult should consume per day. This is how much sugar is in your average soda, and this, more than 5 days worth, is how much sugar is in one average Dutch Bros lemonade. And those are just the regular ones.
Which is why you feel so
not
great
this
when you drink it.
concoction. Diabetes trembles at the thought of this thing. And as if it wasn't sweet enough, at the very top of the whipped cream is a
Was merchandise from him.
I don't know.
for they're all gone. But anyway, we're looking at this absolute monstrosity. And I'm like, is this thing even on the menu? Oh no. This is a custom thing that guy comes in and orders all the time. Great heavens. This is none of my business, but how often does he come in and order this, thing? It's like every other day. Yeah, most of us working here have told him he probably shouldn't be doing this to his body. I wouldn't be surprised if each sip from this thing takes about a week off your life. So, enjoy, guys. It's
The
on the
death
house. Thanks
eyes.
again for being so nice. Yeah, of course, anytime. So, okay, come on. I can't not try it. I mean, look at this thing. I can barely get through a few sips of a regular lemonade.
Bro,
So I
it's gonna immediately
I
kill you.
gotta know
Like the
what
Grim
this
Reaper's
thing
already
tastes
standing beside you.
How is it? Boards? Alright, you're just being dramatic. It can't be that bad. Not only was that one sip sweeter and full of more sugar than I've had in my entire life combined, but it also tasted awful. Like, I don't know how so much sweetness could have the worst combination of flavors you could ever imagine. But then to think this guy drinks one of these once about every other day makes me think the dude was genuinely tweaking out. Like, not just an impatient male Karen, but an actual addict going through a withdrawal. So even though it was free, we threw that behemoth in the trash because nobody should drink that thing. We then sipped on the drinks that we got, and mine ended up in the fridge for the next 3 days until I eventually threw that out as well, effectively wasting about $7.50. And I am positive that Karen guy went back to that Dutch Bros, maybe even later the same day, to redeem his voucher and get that drink, because it didn't look like a want anymore. It looked like he needed that thing. He needed that thing like the medieval-looking Karen I saw, who needed somebody to fix her 1944.
That looks like a Shaggy took a bite out of it. Apparently.
I don't know, dude.
that is cartoon teeth marks.
German field from speaker, but not before getting absolutely flamed. That roller coaster of a story is right here if you want to check it out. Hit the link in the description to check out my merch. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and thank you all so much for watching.
And there's the video he was talking about.
Well, that was our first venture into storyboards. I think we will be checking out more of his stuff in the coming videos, so just kind of stay tuned for that. But that's going to do it for this one, you guys. Thanks for checking this one out with us.
We're reacting to Medieval Karen next. Because that's the video he was talking about at the end of the video we were reacting to.
Later.